This conference will now be recorded.
ఆడియో కూడా పెట్టు వీడియో మనం కనపడాలి కదా మా బాయ్స్ అండ్ గర్ల్స్ am I audible visible
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
very good still 68 members only ఇంకా జాయిన్ అవుతున్నారా where is Jyoti Prakash guy జ్యోతి ప్రకాష్ ఇక్కడమ్మా ఇది మంచిగా ఫస్ట్ వచ్చాడు వీడు పెట్టేసి వెళ్ళిపోయాడు Ma, shall we start the class? So under the section of maternal and child health care, so postnatal care is one of the main and important thing to learn so many things in those area, like to prevent maternal mortality rate and infant mortality rate. There has been a tremendous changes in all these things regarding MCH. So the today's topic will be postnatal care. So do concentrate on these things. So whenever these maternal and child related things or topics, okay, you have to concentrate on extra. Okay, why? Because these are the things which are the favorite topics for all of the SPM professors. Okay, definitely you will get the questions from it. Most of the things are short answers notes, and even in practical also these things are very important, and even in practice also these things are very important. These things do not need any post graduation, but MBBS level only you have to know all these things. Okay, so postnatal care, which implies so care of the mother after delivery. The definition, I mean the exact meaning for this, care of the mother after delivery. After delivery means intrapartum includes what are the stages of labor? Anybody? What are the stages of labor? Chapali should know. So when do you call up delivery in the common layman's language? Everybody is saying delivery. What do you mean? What do you exact meaning of delivery? Anybody? Chapali. Anyone? Roll number 21, Sahitya.
Yes, sir.
Chapna, what do you mean by delivery in postnatal care regarding maternal and child health care?
Expulsion of baby.
Expulsion of fetus.
Along with placenta.
Enana? Expulsion of fetus from the birth canal to the outside. That's called delivery. Do you want to add some more? అంతేనా? ఫీటస్ ఎక్స్పల్ అయిపోతే డెలివరీ అయిపోయినట్టే.
Along with placenta, sir.
Very good, Ray. Along with placenta and its products. Then only it will be called as complete delivery. Please do remember, this is the basic mistake where every student is committing the mistake. Okay, delivery means not only expulsion of the fetus from the uterus but also placenta and its products. Then only it will be called as complete delivery, and it is the stage 4 of the labor. Okay, so from that point only it will be called as postnatal care, and we have to take care of the both mother and the newborn. Then on both comes under postnatal care only. It's an intersectoral coordination of both obstetrician and pediatrician called as perinatology. Both pediatrician and obstetrician, they have to work in together to save both mother and newborn at the same time. అంతేగాని నేను obstetrician, నేను ఓన్లీ బేబీ మదర్ గురించే కేర్ తీసుకుంటాను, బేబీ గురించి కేర్ తీసుకోనంటే కుదరదు. పీడియాట్రిషియన్ కూడా ఓన్లీ న్యూ బార్న్ గురించి చేసుకుంటాను, మదర్ గురించి చేసుకోనంటే కుదరదు. షుడ్ బి intersectorally coordinated. We have to take care of both mother and newborn. This is called as postnatal care. Okay, and care of the mother, the main thing and basic objectives for postnatal care will be these things: to prevent the complication of postpartum period. The other name given for postnatal is postpartum. Ma PPT visible avutunda everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good.
Yes.
Okay, the basic objective is to prevent the complications. So whenever you take care of a mother postnatally, that means after delivery, the main point in your mind should be to prevent any kind of complications in that mother, so that we can reduce the morbidity and mortality, and finally maternal mortality rate will be decreased. So that thing should be in your mind, basic point. Okay, to prevent complication. Then to provide care for rapid restoration of the mother health to its optimum level. That means before delivery, ఏదైతే మదర్ యొక్క హెల్త్ కండిషన్ ఉంటుందో యూ షుడ్ రెస్టోర్ ఫ్రమ్ ద postnatal period. Complete restoration of mother's health to its optimum level. Previously how healthy she was, and that point we should take her to in health point, that means restoration. So they have given not only restoration, rapid restoration. The term coined is rapid restoration. So we have to work vigorously. Then the next objective will be to check the adequacy of breastfeeding. This is also foremost important thing in terms of infant mortality rate. Why? Because so many infant deaths are due to malnutrition and prematurity. I mean, that is low birth weight. Why low birth weight? Because mothers are not producing enough breast milk to feed her babies. That's why infant mortality rate is still high in our country, and we have to look forward to prevent it or to decrease it. And one of them is adequacy of, to check for the adequacy of breastfeeding. Okay, what do you think? An Indian average woman, how much milk does she secrete during postnatal period? Anybody? నార్మల్ ప్రొడక్షన్ ఎంత ఉంటుంది మదర్స్ లో? ఎనీ ఐడియా? ఎనీవన్? వాట్ ఈస్ అ నార్మల్ ప్రొడక్షన్ రేట్ per day in postnatal period? Anyone? Alakya?
Yes, sir.
Answer. Manikanta, roll number 94. Leda? Manikanta, roll number 95, 94. Ramesh, roll number 139. You can message also. Connectivity problem, you can message also. I'm asking that what is the normal production of breast milk from a postnatal mother, Indian average mother? ఎంత ప్రొడ్యూస్ అవ్వచ్చు? No idea? Okay, we will look into it. Okay, and the next objective is to provide family planning services. This is also foremost important thing. Why? Because India population explosion is there. Not only production, population explosion. Like explosion, a population is exploding in our country. So we have to prevent it. For that only, family planning services has to be introduced along with care of the mother in postnatal period, and to provide some basic health education regarding breastfeeding and hygiene. Okay, these are the main objectives. If at all question comes from postnatal care, the first and foremost thing you have to remember is to write the objectives. Okay, and the basic objectives were these things: to prevent complications, and to provide care for rapid restoration of mother's health to its optimum level, to check the breastfeeding adequacy, and to provide family planning services and give basic health education to the mother regarding hygiene and care. Okay, these are the objectives. Then what are the various complications during postnatal period? And first and foremost thing is puerperal sepsis. This is the very important complications in during postnatal period, and it is one of the major culprit in maternal mortality rate. It accounts highest deaths in maternal mortality rate, and this is the puerperal sepsis is the important. That means, what do you mean by puerperal sepsis? Infection of genital tract within 3 weeks. Within 3 weeks after delivery. This is the exact point you have to remember. Okay, and how it will be presented means it will be increase rising temperature, rising pulse rate, foul smelling lochia will be there. Lochia means discharge from vagina after delivery. That is called lochia. My obstetrics, these things you should be learned by now. మీకు చెప్పారా obstetrics లో చెప్పారా లేదా lochia, what are the basic physical and physiological changes during pregnancy and after delivery? చెప్పారా లేదా? Please say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Foul smelling lochia will be there, and pain and tenderness also will be there in lower part of abdomen. This is the very greatest threat to newly delivered mother. Why? Because that's why institutional delivery and aseptic precautions ani stress చేసేది ఇందుకే. Why? Because to prevent puerperal sepsis. And next thing is thrombophlebitis. So thrombophlebitis means infection of the leg veins and frequently associated with varicose veins, and the symptoms will be the leg will be tender, pale and swollen. This is the thrombophlebitis. And secondary hemorrhage. This is also an important concept in postnatal delivery. Secondary hemorrhage means bleeding from vagina any from 6 hours after delivery to the end of the puerperum. That means 6 weeks. Yeah, from 6 hours to 6 weeks. So any bleeding from the genital tract through vagina, it will be called as secondary hemorrhage. And most reason for this secondary hemorrhage is due to retained placenta or retained membranes or any retained placental products. That's why in starting only as stressed, after expulsion of fetus, expulsion of placenta and its products also includes delivery. Why? Because if anything left out in the uterus, definitely it is going to be infected. So that is and due to that secondary hemorrhage will be there from genital tract. That's why we should completely expel all the placental products from the uterus. Then others will be UTI, mastitis, fullness of breast, and regarding psychologically postpartum psychosis will be there, fear. All these things will be come under postnatal complications, and our main aim should be to prevent all these complications. That is the main thing. Yeah. So restoration of mother health to its optimum level. So it falls into 3 divisions. That is the physical, psychological and social. So first thing is physical. Okay, how we can bring mother's health to its optimum level means, okay, by postnatal examinations. This is the basic concept. So soon after delivery, health checkup should be very frequent. First 3 days it should be twice a day. Till umbilical cord drops off, it should be once a day. Ma, are you people following? ఫాలో అవుతున్నారు కదా అమ్మాయిలు
Yes, sir.
అబ్బాయిలు గుడ్
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
good. So soon after delivery, so twice a day up to 3 days, till umbilical cord drops off, it should be once a day. So who visits? Either Asha worker or female health worker can go and check postnatal mothers in home visits. And during home visits, these are the things she has to take care of. She should record temperature, pulse, respiratory rate, and progression of normal involution of uterus, and examine the breast, check for the production of milk, whether she is producing milk or not. She has to check and examine for lochia, for any abnormality. If at all any foul smelling discharge will be there, immediately she has to refer the mother to nearby PHC or referral centers, and check for urine and bowel and bladder habits. Advice on perineal toilet, including care of stitches. All these things should be taken care of by female health worker. Ikkada important thing to be remember, female health worker or ASHA worker should be taking care of all these things. She is the first person who will be seeing these things, or if at all noticing any complications regarding postnatal, she is the one to be checking it first through all these things, by recording temperature, pulse, by examining the breath, examining the vaginal discharge, advice on perineal toilets, including care of the stitches, and hygiene is also very important. Personal hygiene is very important regarding postnatal period. Okay, and as I told you, immediate postnatal complications should be kept in mind. They will be having what are the various complications, so they will look for those complications. So by at the end of 6 weeks, an examination is necessary to check up involution of uterus. Why after 6 weeks we have to check for normal abdominal examination whether the uterus become involuted or not? Why? Anyone? Yes, I need feedback ma. ఊరికే డమ్గా కూర్చుంటే ఏం రాదు అసలు. నాకు తెలియాలి కదా మీరు ఫాలో అవుతున్నారా లేదా అని. నేనేదో ఐఏఎస్ క్వశ్చన్లు అడిగినట్టు ఒకరు ఆన్సర్ చెప్పరు. 6 వీక్స్ తర్వాత యుటరస్ ఇన్వాల్యూటెడ్ అయ్యిందా లేదా అని ఎందుకు మనము చెక్ చేయాలి? వై ఓన్లీ 6 వీక్స్? ఎనీవన్? No answers. Okay, why? Because it will take minimum 6 weeks for uterus and all the parts to get into its pre-gravid condition. Conceive avvadaniki mundu, pregnant avvadaniki mundu ఏ స్టేజ్ లో ఎంత anatomical పొజిషన్ లో ఉన్నాయో అంత anatomical పొజిషన్ ను డెలివరీ తర్వాత అవడానికి it will take minimum 6 weeks to get all the anatomical organs into its pre-gravid position. It will take 6 weeks. That's why at the end of 6 weeks you should do the examination whether the involution of uterus is normal or not. Why? Because so many conditions are there: subinvolution, retroverted uterus. Okay, all these things are complications. That's why we have to look for involution of uterus also, and then coming for the further visits for up to 6 months. Once in a visit will be okay, and once in 2 or 3 months till the end of first year. These are the visits. By doing these visits, we will bring rapid restoration of mother's health to its optimum. level. And one more point you have to remember. So in rural areas, at least 3 to 6 postnatal visits should be provided. At least. Yeah, I told you na. So common conditioning during the late postnatal period, that is subinvolution, retroverted and prolapse of the uterus and cervicitis. These are the complications whenever after 6 weeks the uterus won't be involuted its to normal position, then all these conditions will be occurring. Subinvolution, retroverted, prolapse and cervicitis, even genital tract infection, urethritis, everything. Okay, and the things we have to correct is anemia. Routine HB examination should be provided and should be done for the postnatal mother. If at all mother found to be anemic, you have to treat it accordingly. Supplementation and food also, extra calories, extra protein, we have to advise during postnatal. And for the production of breast milk also, she has to take so much food. The nutrition, as I told you, well nutrition should be provided for the mothers. So one of the free food delivery for this is ICDS. Under ICDS, food will be provided for postnatal mothers also. Then postnatal exercises, okay, the mother should she should be doing all her day-to-day routine activities from day by day. From since the delivery, she has to take care of her personal hygiene and regarding environmental hygiene. Why? Because abdominal muscles will be very laxed and pelvic muscles also. And she has to bring back to its normal tone, normal muscle tone. That's why postnatal exercises also very important. This is the physical part. This is the physical things to restore mother cells. Then psychological. Okay. So one of the psychological problems is fear. So getting delivered, fear is definitely will be there. Insecurity will be there regarding baby and regarding family. Okay, so she doesn't understand why the baby is crying. She will be in a fear that whether I will be taking care of this baby or not. Am I producing enough breast milk to my baby or not? So all these psychological conditions will be bombarding in her mind. That's why we should remove all these psychological factors should be removed, and timidity, insecurity, all these things should be eliminated by proper education, by proper awareness. Okay, I told you postpartum psychosis is one of the psychological factor which will be precipitated. That's why emotionally also we should take care of the newborn and the mother. Then social, yeah, I told you the child should be brought up in a wholesome family atmosphere. Not only mother, not only father, everybody. A family atmosphere అందరినీ దాంట్లో grow చేయడానికి for both mother and child, they should be adjusting to their environment. By combining all these factors only, mother's health will be restored properly to its optimum level, both physical, psychological and social. Just remember. Ma clear so far?
Yes,
Clear
sir.
so far? Very good. Very good. And next thing to check for the adequacy of breastfeeding. So why? Because it's a main source for the infant for first year of life. So lactation continues to make an important contribution, as I told you. So whenever environmental sanitation is poor, so nowadays the passion is bottle feeding. Only 2-3 months nourish chestaru baby ni, then mothers are leaving the babies like that. No, why? Because bottle feeding is bacteriologically very dangerous, very dangerous. That's why we should give good awareness to give mother's milk only up to 6 months of life. Up to 6 months of newborn life, only breastfeeding. That's why lot of awareness program. What is a breastfeeding awareness week? Anyone? Breastfeeding awareness week ఎప్పుడు?
First week of August, sir.
Very good, Ray. Super. First week of August. That's why greatest importance will be given for breastfeeding. Why? Because by doing this, infant mortality will be tremendously decreasing. If we make sure that every newborn baby is going to get up breast milk up to 6 months of life, then he or she will be surviving for the rest of his life or her life. And bottle feeding is, I told you, very dangerous for both mother and the child, and for the whole family also. Yeah, so I asked you a question. So this is the answer. Studies indicate that poor Indian women, poor means not in terms of socio-economically, healthy wise. Even a malnourished mother also can secrete 400 to 600 ml per day during first year of postnatal period. Please do remember, this is the point given in your PAR book. Up to 400 to 600 ml per day. This is the answer for that. And no other food is required to be given up to 6 months. Yeah, I told you, only breast milk is the best nourish to the newborn child. So after 6 months, supplementation along with the breastfeeding should be given. And then family planning, I told you, population explosion is also one of the greatest burden in our country. So soon after the mother completes her family. What do you mean by completed family? What do you mean by completed family? So that family planning can be planned in that families. Can anyone tell completed family ante emiti? So that family planning services would be rendered by that family. Yes. Nobody. Complete family ante telida? At least one living child should be there. Okay, at least one living child. Then only they will go for family planning services. That means it is not mandatory, but it is a norm set by the Family Planning Commission. Okay, and regarding family planning, we should create awareness to the mother that they should be motivated to adopt a spacing, birth spacing, so that she can gain her health to its optimum level. So birth spacing from this birth to next birth, and limiting the family size. So all these things, the mother should be motivated and go for family planning. And postpartum sterilization is generally recommended on the second day also. Yeah, for second day also we can perform tubectomy. So what is the best tubectomy procedure? And what is the best contraception during postnatal period? Anybody? I told you many times classification of contraception. ఎన్నోసార్లు చెప్పాను. ఫ్యామిలీ ప్లానింగ్ ఒక పెద్ద క్లాస్, నేనే చెప్పాను మీకు చాలా సార్లు. సో పోస్ట్ నేటల్ మదర్స్ లో విచ్ థింగ్ విల్ బి ద బెస్ట్ చాయిస్? ఎనీవన్ అట్లీస్ట్ ఒకటైనా చెప్పండి. అబ్బాయిలు అయితే డంబ్, అసలు నో వన్ ఈజ్ రెస్పాండింగ్. పిఓపి పిల్స్ అమ్మా, ప్రొజెస్టరాన్ ఓన్లీ పిల్స్. ఎన్నిసార్లు చెప్పింటాను, ప్రొజెస్టరాన్ ఓన్లీ పిల్స్. only these pills should be recommended in postnatal mothers because they will be having any effect on lactation. That's why we should give advice to the postnatal mothers to take only POPs, and IUD and conventional contraceptives is the best choice. And combined pills should be avoided in lactating mothers. Why? Because they will be having antagonic effect on production of breast milk. Okay, and MPA means metroxyprogesterone acetate. Okay, and MPA injection after delivery has been found to be successful in ensuring the pregnancy spacing without suppressing the lactation. Okay, this is the one point given in your book. Medroxyprogesterone acetate will be having promising results, but no need. POP pills also will take care. Even lactation itself produces amenorrhea, lactational amenorrhea, but not all the time. Immediately the mother will be conceiving again if she planning only on lactational amenorrhea. That is regarding family planning during postnatal care. And we have to give some basic health education regarding personal hygiene and environmental hygiene, how to take care of the child, how to breastfeed. There are so many steps will be there in breastfeeding, and how to check for the adequacy, how to check whether the baby is having full stomach or not. All these things, basic health education should be giving to the mother. Okay, pregnancy spacing, importance of health checkup, and birth registration also. Why? Because to ensure to claim the so many like Janani Suraksha Yojana, all these things will be providing money for institutional delivery na. For that also birth registration is very important. This confers the postnatal care. Okay na? Are we clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good. ఒక్క అబ్బాయి రెస్పాండ్ ఇచ్చాడు ఇంతసేపటికి. అందరికీ ఆబ్సెంటే. నేను చెప్తున్నాను, మీరు ఏదో ఫోన్ ఆన్ చేసుకొని కూర్చుంటే చాలే, వాళ్ళు మాట్లాడుకొని వెళ్ళిపోతారు అంటారు. ఇప్పుడు ఎవరెవరైతే నాకు రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వలేదో అందరికీ ఆబ్సెంట్లే, గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి.
ఈ ఒక్కసారికి వదిలేండి సార్ అమ్మ.
ఏదిరా జ్యోతి ప్రకాష్, ఇప్పుడు వచ్చినాను.
ఈ ఒక్కసారికి వదిలేండి సార్.
ఒక్కసారి వదిలేయాలా? ఏ నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ డైరెక్ట్ గా క్లాస్ లో కూర్చోబెడతారా ఇంద్రా నాయన?
జూనియర్ స్టార్ట్ అయినాయి కదా సార్ 23 నుంచి.
23 నుంచి వస్తారా మరి?
చాలా మంది వెళ్తాం సార్, మరి ఇంకా ఇంట్లో కూడా పంపించేస్తున్నారు, ఉండనివ్వట్లేదు అని చెప్తున్నారు.
కాలేజీ పర్మిషన్ ఇచ్చిందా?
ఇచ్చింది సార్, కాలేజ్ వాళ్ళు అఫీషియల్ గా చెప్పారు.
ఓకే ఓకే. ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసులు సరిగా వినట్లేదు జ్యోతి ప్రకాష్. నో వన్ ఈస్ రెస్పాండింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ బాయ్స్ సైడ్. అమ్మాయిలు మేల్ అసలు కొద్ది గొప్ప రెస్పాండ్ ఇస్తున్నారు. అసలు ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ లేకుండా ఎంతకాలం అని అలా కూర్చొని ఉంటారు?
అవుతున్నారు సార్, అంటే కొన్నిసార్లు ఆన్సర్స్ తెలియక అయిపోతున్నాయి.
Since how many classes I am telling, this is a very bad attitude from boys. Not at all satisfied. ఏమో అనుకుంటున్నారు మీరు, ఆన్లైన్ లో ఉంటే ఎవరికి కనపడంలే, ఎవరు పట్టించుకోరులే. ఓకే, ఎనీవే ma, this is the so basic postnatal care. If at all any questions from this topic, you should be able to answer na everyone. What do you mean by postnatal care? What are the main objectives and how we have to take care of the mother's health to its optimum level through physical? What are the physical physical things we have to do, and what are the psychological concepts we have to be remembered? What are the social things we have to be remembered, and what are the various complications of pregnancy and how to prevent them? We have to write all these things and check for the adequacy of breastfeeding. Regarding breastfeeding also you have to write something. Then basic health education to the mother and family planning services. What are the family planning services rendering to postnatal mothers? All these things will complete the answer. Ma okay kada? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good. That concludes the class, and I will show you one more PPT if at all any other things are there. As I told you, okay, this is the basic definition. So need for the hour means, as I told you, reduction in both maternal mortality rate and infant mortality rate. That's what this slide shows. So objectives, puerperium, okay, so uterine changes in cervix and lower. These are all the complications. Lochia, I told you. Yeah, female health worker should be taking care of all these things. So this is the basic advice given to the mothers. I told you extra calories should be given to postnatal mothers. Postpartum access is also one of the important one. So rooming in, so this is what this picture shows. Rooming in. So this is the importance of breastfeeding. All these things will be given here. So advantages of breastfeeding, all these things, just go through once. So I told you avoid bottle feeding because bacteriologically it's very, very, very dangerous, always. Postpartum, yeah, I told you. Management, okay, you will learn in obstetrics. Yeah, that concludes.